Welcome back. In the previous part, the thieves ended up stealing stuff from our camp, one of the transmitters. I wonder if this scene we've got in the hallway is going to be anything to do with that. But I do suspect Rachel is actually some kind of saboteur in our group at this point. Anyway, hallway. I see. Fascinating. What are you looking at? Go away. Oh, little girl. What are you doing? Seems like Gretel and Pyre are up to something. Going to say hi? No, I shouldn't bother them. Massacre Pink. Blood Maidens. What's the difference? Poke. Poke, poke, pudge, pudge. Stop it. You feel the same here, but a little more tap tap rub rub. Stop touching me. Pyre looks upset. You would be. Hey, stop. Oh, I didn't see you guys. Perfect timing. Hold it down. What are you doing? We won't help you. What are you doing? Oh, Hamlin, come here. Hold her down. Don't. Pyre, come here. I was so scared. Pyre's about to cry. What did Gretel do to you? Gretel, what did you do to Pyre? Hamlin. Just a little experiment. Experiment like what? Hamlin? You touched her all over. What kind of experiment is that? Why are you acting like I performed surgery on her? I just wanted to examine someone from Massacre Pink. I thought it could lead us to some answers. But you need to respect Pyre's feelings. She's our friend. All the more reason for us to examine her. Shouldn't she offer herself to our cause? No, you're nuts! Pyre, Clara and Gretel are arguing over you. What's your opinion? Huh? It's your body. Break the tie. Whatever. Guess it's best to let her decide. Either you continue to drench yourself with Marchen blood, or you let me lick you. Let Pyre decide. What? Why those choices? I don't want Marchen blood or to be licked. You heard her, Gretel. You're doing us a disservice by not cooperating. But so be it. If you insist, dear. Pyre, you could also just, talk to us. Oh, good idea. Tell us everything, Pyre. If you're dying to know, I guess I'll talk. By all means. I'm relieved that we found a happy medium. Hey, Clara, let me stay with you tonight. Guess she's still spooked. You would be still spooked. Got a hallway. So, Pyre, why Massacre Pink? Where did this come from? That's random. So funny, Gretel. Feeling curious? Hope I'm not intruding. I've wondered for a while. At this point, I don't think it's much of a stretch to ask. How long have they been around for? Right. Papa says they've been around for eternity. I used to give vague answers. Like she was talking to herself, but now she's opening up. Oh, tell me more. What do you mean for eternity? I guess the group's been around in some form forever? Ask Papa, I don't know. Right, I see. Seems like Massacre Pink and the Blood Maidens have a lot in common. So it makes sense that there were others like us. Good point. Massacre Mode and Blood Skelter aren't too different. One's based on fairy tales, the other torture devices. You mean I'm not too different from you and Rappy, huh? In other words, we are two halves of the same coin. Is that it? Not necessarily. There's a lot more to all of us than meets the eye. Papa just kind of gave us the name and it stuck. Sounds like this Papa's attached to it. None of you are pink. I wonder what the color means to Massacre Pink. You guys have pink eyes, come on. Couldn't tell you. Oh crap, I said too much. Forget what I said, got it? It's too late, you answered all of Gretel's questions. Oh no, if they hear I told you that, they'll kill me. Don't tell Papa or I'll kill you. She ran fast. How terrible. I still have so many questions. Pyre is so innocent, like a small child. She's adorable. I didn't know that Massacre Pink had that history. Another hallway scene. Well, What's with the noise? This is very interesting. It always looks like she enjoys reading, but it's weird. Is it really interesting? Gretel, what kind of book are you reading? Oh, a book on Massacre Pink, detailing their history and the author's opinion. So this is, at the minimum, just as a perspective from the author. Massacre Pink and Blood Maidens, for that matter, have quite the history. What's it saying? It discusses their powers, their capacity for justice, and their potential as saviors of humanity. Their primary duty once was to rid the world of Martians and nightmares. Oh, just like the Blood Maidens. It must be a pretty big deal. What intrigues me is that once upon a time, Massacre Pink fought for the people. But the power got to their heads and they began to dominate humanity once they ascertained enough influence. Power really does corrupt, huh? That makes me sad. The very same thing could happen to us. Nuh-uh, never ever. Never say never. Unchecked power is the most potent temptation there is. No doubt they once had good intentions, but no one is infallible from corruption. If we wish to avoid the same fate, we must work hard to keep such ambitions in check. I see. How tragic. Scary to think about. I love you guys. I don't ever want that to happen. Right. I personally do not want to be a fool drunk with power. Another hallway scene. Triple door. Oh, hey, Pyre. Why are you staring at Sukui? I'm not, just felt like Sukui is the only one who's dressed differently. I wanted a closer look. Oh, this outfit? It's what we in the Order of the Sun wear. Order of the Sun, what's that? Not too familiar either. Uchiru is their head. I think they believed in some kind of sun god to lead them out of jail. Something like that. That is Lady Ohime's prophecy. One day the sun will guide us all to salvation. We in the Order believed that, and carried about our lives hoping it would come true. It's a religion? Simply put, yes. I don't get it. Papa said religions are for the weak. Hey, that's a little harsh. Gave a lot of people in the underground hope. No, Pyre's right. I believe because of weakness. I thought I'd be stuck underground forever. I saw the faith as a way to distract myself from the sickening reality. Alright, you're a bit harsh on yourself. But Lady Ohime, after meeting her, I was inspired to follow in her stead. I see. Sukui must have aspired to be like Michiru. Sun gave me hope, and I followed. The desperate cling to whatever hope they can find. This might be difficult to comprehend at your age, but the world can be unkind, and sometimes it's better to work for a paycheck than wait to win the lottery. Cling to hope. Right. Sukui, I think I know what you mean. Sorry for saying those things. Oh, no need. I'm just glad you can see where we're coming from. Right. Oh, wow. I actually apologized. Seems like Sukui's words resonate. Ah, there we go. So let's actually leave the base here. I just want to see if, maybe there's a scene opened up back at the Grave Tower as we go there. I doubt there has, but you never know. Got that door open. The enemies come back. So it does look like we're waiting for that door to open up. So right, let's head on over to another group now then. Let's go to Jack.
There's still something I can do.
Is there? What? We use the orb to head for a new tower, the Grave Jail Tower. By the time we finished setting up our camp, I gathered everyone to inform them what I saw when I looked beyond the cracked wall. The devouring armada swallowed someone whole? Yeah, a pair of survivors tried to flee, but the tower shot out tentacles that just absorbed them. What the hell? What chance do we have? That's not all. It engulfed everything in its path, streets, buildings, everything. The thought makes my hair stand. I suppose that means we can't go outside. Seriously, the surface has brought us nothing but trouble. Damn it. It's just like Gato said. Safest option is to staying in the tower. Indeed, if the devouring armada tower eats towers with which it has no connection, then it's best for us to stay here. Couldn't we just clear out the Martians and nightmares? That's only one layer to the threat. Somewhere on the surface has to be safe, right? It's possible, but unlikely. The devouring Armada Tower can float above oceans and mountains. There is no escaping its gaze. It stalks quietly, shifting direction in seconds, before enclosing around its prey. Makes life impossible for us up here. As far as I know, humanity has no way of countering its appetite for destruction. Geez, sounds like we're better off underground. Unless... if the devouring Armada eats everything in its path, then what's to stop it from swallowing up the world below ground? But it never attacked the underground jail. Why is that? If the surface is so dangerous, how do you explain Massacre Pink running all over? Right, they operate outside without any fear of being devoured. Good point. That's odd. Likely they knew they weren't in any danger. Now that you mention it, that big tower wasn't moving when we first ascended. Maybe they know something we don't. To answer your question, I suspect that the Devouring Armada Tower may be Massacre Pink's stronghold. Perhaps they are spared its fate thanks to their roles as wardens. So you say Massacre Pink has the power to control that thing? It's just a theory, but it's one of my observations seem to support. That's our worst case scenario. It's not just the homicidal maniacs we have to worry about. You've got that big tower too. This is something out of a bad dream. What do they expect us to do? Gee, pain is pain. Okay is okay. Michiru. Is that an attempt to comfort me? Exactly. Michiru. How'd it get so big to begin with? It's enormous compared to the other towers we've encountered. Possibly some kind of mutation, but I cannot say for certain. Just realized, Big Tower doesn't have the white moon that the underground jail had. It's not all red either. What does that mean? Hate to say this, but we don't know how they correlated yet. But part about the white moon is correct. So the only difference between jail towers is the moon. There's no way we would have missed the moon. Yeah, there's only one moon in the sky. You think it's trying to reach the moon? No, that's impossible. How could it? Is it that unreasonable? Maybe it feeds off of light from the moon. Sunflowers, for example, shift their stems to face towards the sun. Jail might be similarly inclined to face the moon, meaning it intends to plant itself there. It's a survival instinct. The tower moves according to its energy source. If you consider that the Devouring Armada Tower doesn't have its own moon, it has to improvise. Look at the moon. Look, there it is. The big tower's aimed right at it. That explains why it's increasing in size and why it floats around? All conjecture, of course, but if we think of the jail as a plant, it makes sense. What do you think? I must admit, I inferred the same. But without a way to test it, it remains a theory. Wait, if the tower is planning to spread its seed, does that mean there's a female plant? Perhaps it could be right under our noses, something hidden among nature. He's right. What's on the moon that the jail wants so badly? What's it all mean? But for now, they're just theories. It's a start at least. If there's a lot still to figure out, yeah. What's certain is leaving this tower spells doom. Yes, it's best for us to stay indoors. Hey, didn't Massacre Pink mention some kind of superior? Kept referring to Master. Some of them called him Papa. Maybe he's in charge of the big guy. That could be, but I don't know enough to say. No point making assumptions. Oh, sure. We done for now then? Why don't we turn in? Right. But everyone's spent from today. Let's call it a night. Tomorrow we explore the new tower. Sleep tight, everyone. There's a lot to think about, but first, a well-deserved break. This Devouring Armada Tower, huh? Please be safe out there on your search. Nothing's getting in this camp while I'm here. Leave it to us, Mimo. Expect us to recount tales of victory upon our return. Along with our friends, of course. Hey, everyone, got a minute? What's up, Jack? You know how we've looked everywhere for our friends and keep coming up short? Well, that's one of our priorities. Why don't we head for the big one? The hell? You actually lost your mind? Actually, you stole the words from my mouth. Right, I had the same thought. Sorta. That was a quick switch. Tell me about it. Mary's so open-minded. Ultimately, no matter how many of us we find, we can't live up here with that thing flying around. While we continue searching for our friends, we have to make our way to the main tower. I concur. We'll have to face it sooner or later. Besides, these towers we're running through are leading us right to it. About to hit an orb that takes us there. It makes a lot of sense. We're following its feeding pipeline, essentially. Gato, what do you think? Triple dot. Gato? Oh, sorry, I was lost in thought. All said. That seems logical to me. To me, it's our best shot at moving ahead. Yes, a ground siege is out of the question. Right, and since we're already in one of its feeding towers, we can infiltrate it. It's not to say that breaking in won't still be incredibly dangerous. That's true, but if we plan to escape this place, we must fight true, no matter what foul creatures await us. At this point, it's inevitable. Might as well deal with it. This doesn't end here. I never want to feel the pain of separation again. We'll get stronger together, Otsu. Deal. I'll never abandon you, my lady. My life belongs to you. That makes the two of us. Alright, everyone. It's settled. Ready to hit the main tower? Of course. We're practically there, aren't we? It has to be us. I agree with Princess. There's a worthy threat to our collective strength. Let's end this now. Count me in. Always dreamt of a peaceful life. That's why we're here. I'm with Alice. And then I'm with Charlotte. I knew you had it in you, Mary. We're in it together. As comrades. Oh, I'll do my best. Oh, the power of positivity. She's soft, so smooth. I didn't realize how close we got just then. If it guarantees the lot of you in a nice lifetime of peace, then I won't stand in the way. Yay, I'm with Chi. How about you, Mamoru? Of course I'm in. This place is a shithole. Either the Devouring Tower or the jail. Oh, don't worry about leaving us behind. Mamoru? That's right, Mamoru and Hikari were both revived by the core's technology. It's fine. I'm sure we'll figure it out, or die trying. Where there's a will, there's a way. Isn't that right, Jack? That sly dog, he remembered. Yeah, 100%. Which core is linked to Mamoru and Hikari? Is it linked to the Devouring Armada, or is it a core we haven't found yet? Sure as hell hope we don't suffer any sudden power outages in there. Oh, Hikari? She'd want us to topple the new jail for causing so much suffering. But until she wakes up, can't know for sure. Yeah, but at least she's stable. She's sleeping soundly, she's fine. Right, she's out like a light. Okay then, we'll stick to this tower for now before Hikari wakes up. Then we're routing up and heading straight for the Devouring Armada Tower. Ew. So many bloody scenes!
Oh, hey.
Hey!
Great job.
Thank you.
Great job.
Thank you.
Great job.
Thank you. Perfectionist from that. But I did figure out, like, what I want I can do here, look. So that solves it. If you do it from the bottom, it's fine.
Great job.
Oh, we've just got a gold
Anything
trophy.
else?
Growing agent, because we should have some more to
Planting
plant
seeds, huh?
here. So let's actually randomize. Plant.
Got it.
Ooh. Sure there was one of these. Oh no, it was further down, wasn't it? Was it the frozen one that didn't have anything? No. Was it the card then? Seems like it.
Got it. Got it. Got it.
Guess we'll do judgment as well.
Got it. Got it. Got it.
Right, that's all we can do for now. Okay.
Anything else?
No.
Good luck out there.
But let's go to the laboratorium. Okay, arms up. Take a deep breath. Oh, nice. How am I? Vitals are normal, numbers are higher than last time, but for a blood youth, they check out. Yep, no doubt about it, you're fit as a fiddle. Thank goodness. I'm happy you know your stuff. Getting a physical seems like a luxury up here. Well, being self-taught has its advantages. Self-taught? Thought you worked under Professor? Right, in the beginning. He showed me the medical ropes when I started out. That man expected a lot from his assistants, but gave a lot in return. Equal parts blessing and curse. Was he strict when it came to medical stuff? Strict is one word for it, but I think he spent a lot of time preparing us to treat blood maidens. But he never gave more than instructions, leaving us to devise our own methods. I pleaded with him for some guidance, but he didn't take too kindly to those requests. Do you think... Yes, Professor, or Snark, wasn't too keen on sharing his innate knowledge. Maybe he feared me learning the truth. Right. Honestly though, I had a feeling something was off. How'd you figure? Well, the more I learned about the Blood Maidens and Martians, less stuff added up. Put simply, it seems strange to make them the focus of our research. But I never had the courage to ask. I knew he'd just play it off. And now I know he was hiding a lot from us. But I knew that revealing the truth would make everything that we had worked for crumble. Yes, I paid for it. Don't say that. So I decided from then on not to ignore any lingering doubts. Anyway, you're done. You're done! Take care of yourself out there. Will do. Make sure not to give you too much to do next time. Oh, wait, Jack. If you find any irregularities, would you be comfortable discussing them with me? Miko? Yes, of course.
Welcome to the laboratory.
The laboratorium.
You want to change jobs?
Potentially, yes. So we changed your job. You... I do think we should just stay that with you, but you want to be more like a mage, so it's like we get you changed.
I want to use this too.
'Cause it's like... It just seems more appropriate. You... Ailments and buffs.
I can't wait.
I'll go with that, because you got bombs! What should we go with here?
We need to change
Maybe
things
sort of
up
go
from
like
time
similar
to
with
time.
Rapunzel here for you, just like you be our healer but in that job itself.
What do you want to do next?
With this,
Expanding slots would be a good idea.
We've just begun. Just begun.
Good night, Alex. I want to get everyone's up a little bit.
Looking forward to this. That's. I'll continue to do my best.
Stronger already.
Good,
What do
good,
you want
good.
to do next?
Mr. Praise? Is that it? That's two. Alright.
What do you want to do next?
Definitely on the water on you, don't we? Let's go Earth on Otsu.
Stronger.
What do you want to do next?
Yeah, we don't want that. We don't want
What do you
devolution, do
want
we? Right, so let's go to the shop. Think we're out of salt. I should pick some up at the shop. Would you like an angel's egg? That's not real. Even if it were, we don't know what's in there. Mamoru has one too, don't you? You didn't hear it from me. So, know what you want to buy? It's crowded today. We're spoiled for choice. Miko, Michiru, Chiaki, Gato, and Mamoru are all here. Hey Jack, what a welcome surprise. I know, right? Luckily everyone's here. This is a good time to ask. What's the matter? What's with the face? Sorry, I just had to ask. Did anyone know Alice was badly hurt? Yeah, I saw it happen. You told me, Jack. I heard what you witnessed. I believe Gato and I might have overheard when we first met. Indeed. Something about the story doesn't sit right with me. Sounds like someone else healed her, probably the merchant. I didn't know that. That was nice of them. But who did it? We don't know. Supposedly they mentioned that Alice can't die before they left. She can't die. Wait, someone treated her. Does that mean they're one of us? Alright, they can't be an enemy, but there's no way to know for sure right now. Someone that nice up here is too good to be true. Why do you think they went off? For me, I'd stick around to get full credit. Perhaps it was a fairy. Sounds peculiar, doesn't it? If she was gravely injured, it seems fortuitous that someone appeared out of nowhere to save her. Yeah. Looks like Mary was watching from afar. She was too scared to get up close. Mary did... Many mysteries hide in this jail. I don't even know if this person is human. Could be anyone or anything. It's the merchant, clearly. Oh, I didn't even consider that. Professor and Harrow were aliens. Yeah, it's just that sort of thing. It's just two lines in the first game. Just being like, oh, from another planet. Another planet? Then it moves on. That's pretty much what happens. Like, wait a minute. Not to mention Otsu, who's part nightmare. I want to look into it, but we need more information. Still, whoever it was saved Alice. If only we could thank them in person. Right, Miko? I don't know. Sorry, I just remembered something. Please excuse me. I wonder what's up with Miko. She left a whole basket. That was weird. Does Miko know something? She did seem a little quiet.
You've come.
I have.
Can I help?
No. I really wanted the
If you're done.
scene there. Let's go. Detachment? Rescue center? What's detachment? I don't see Otsu anywhere. I looked all over the camp. I hope she's not overdoing it again. Where's that sound coming from? Over here? Otsu, are you okay? Oh, Jack, it's you. Just dropped my sword, that's all. You've been practicing your swings again, haven't you? Got me. The other day, it took Little Mermaid and Miko to stop Otsu from training, but she's back at it again. If she continues like this, she'll just hurt herself, but Sorry, but I have no intention of stopping. Nothing will change my mind. Yeah, I don't plan on it. What? Oh, I see, then we're good. I expected otherwise. I thought you'd just train outside of the camp by yourself? Yes. Hope not to draw attention or concern for that matter. I see. Dear me, I know it's more trouble than it's worth, but the fear of failing is too hard to ignore. If I were to lose my princess and my friends, I would be beside myself. I'll stop at nothing to make sure it's not a question of preparedness. That's why I have no choice. Your heart's in a good place. I'm sure you feel the same, so what can I do for you, Jack? I didn't see you around, so I started to worry. Can you blame me? I won't give up, okay? I told you, I'm not here to stop you. But I want to tell you something. Remember who you fought? Why'd you ask? You saw, didn't you? Just answer me. Her name was Guillotine. She seemed confident but demented, a twisted soul who overwhelmed me. But what about her overwhelmed you? Everything. She moved at lightning speed, and her technique was a sight. She may as well have been toying with me. So what exactly about her scares you? It was the dead bodies. Seeing them is one thing, but her ruthlessness scares me most. She shows no remorse. She's a machine. Everything about her frightens me. Right. Thanks for opening up to me about it. So what's the meaning of this? I got to thinking. If you're scared of her, the training all day won't do you much good. Swinging your sword harder won't make the fear go away. But... You're right, Jack. Her as always is just an excuse, but perhaps I have been running from the problem this whole time. What should I do? Believe in yourself, Otsu. If you're feeling overwhelmed, then tell me so we can think of a way forward together. We're a team. A team? Phew, got worked up. Look at the time. I'm glad I could clear the air with Otsu. We're gonna need each other to stand up to Massacre Pink. This is definitely progress. It was very unexpected. What was? Didn't expect you to approve of my training. I hate what happened to us too, so get the feeling... I hate what happened to us too, so I get feeling anxious about it. But if we're going to fight, we're fighting to win. And the only way we're winning is if we take care of ourselves. A rare show of wisdom from you, Jack. But you're absolutely right. I've been reckless, but you opened my eyes. Jack, seems I need you more than I thought. Let us continue consulting with one another. Of course. I'll look away for 1 second, and you're already back to training. But even princes need a break sometimes. Do it for Little Mermaid. Right, well, I guess I owe you one. We're brothers. You don't owe me nothing. Oh my, Jack, that was smooth even for you. Hey, let's try to be nice. Yeah, lovely. Right, so I'm actually going to end this part here. And the next part we'll carry on with the scenes here. And then if we can, depends on how many scenes there are, we'll zap on over to Toe's group. So see you in the next part. Ta-ta for now.